starting to notice how many men are offended by women who provide for themselves. And I know that it's because society just links us all into one category: women. Like, we're all women, and this is how they feel like women are supposed to behave, and this is how they feel like women are supposed to go about life. And that's fine. I think that the ultimate goal is to be a soft woman, is to be a woman who can be at home in the kitchen and nurturing the kids and, living a softer life. And I think if we just take a step back and look at each woman as an individual and listen to what each woman's life story is and what they've been through and what has shaped and molded them into the woman that they are, a lot of things will make more sense to us. I'm sure there is nothing more that every woman would want than to be able to just be by a man's side, being a helpmate and being gentle and loving him and supporting him. All of us were not given the circumstances to where we're allowed to be in that energy or we are allowed to have that type of lifestyle. So when you're a woman with certain accolades, men who are, I'm going to say they're intimidated by the accolades. Men who are intimidated by it are going to say, well, I don't care about your accolades. What do you bring to the table? I find that so offensive because it's like, you haven't given me the opportunity to be soft. You look at me and what I've accomplished or what I'm trying to accomplish and you get offended and intimidated by it. You haven't even provided me an opportunity to prove to you that I can be soft. I'm out here on my own making it happen for myself or, other women for their kids, and men are just so intimidated by that, and it's like, how can you be mad at me for surviving? All women didn't have the same type of upbringing. All women didn't have a good example in their life. All women are not healed. All women were not taught to be gentle. They weren't taught how to cook or clean either, most of them. So you can't put us all into one category. Look at each woman as an individual. I guarantee you, if you sat back and you listened to some of the stories about a lot of women's lives, you will understand why they are the way that they are. And if you love those women, or if you care about those women, or if you've learned enough to where you want to continue to be in that woman's life, you will be able to help her heal through those things so that she can become the type of woman that you're looking for. Or you'll, show her, not by belittling her or mistreating her, but showing her how to love you, showing her how to cater to you, and how you want your children to be taken care of. Some of those things can be taught by a man that knows how to lead. And I love to use myself as an example because a lot of people are intimidated by the way that I carry myself, not just men, women as well. And I haven't told my story yet because I plan on writing a book about my life and my experiences. But there's a reason that I'm strong the way that I am. There's a reason that I hustle the way that I do. There's a reason that I take myself out. I dress the way that I dress. I talk the way that I talk. There's a reason why I do these things. So it's like me just knowing what I've been through and how far I've come, knowing that I've deep depression, knowing that I've had the suicidal thoughts, knowing that I've wanted to end my own life, knowing that I felt alone out here, knowing that I've been mistreated, knowing that I've been abused, sexually abused, knowing all of these things about myself. I'm proud of me, and I'm proud of the way that I am, and I hold my head very high because I've overcome all of those things. And even with all of that on my back, plus more, even with me carrying all of those things, nothing has stopped me yet. I'm still blessed. I'm still reaching goals that I never thought that I was going to reach. I have a strong mind, something that I never used to have. I'm no longer suicidal. I'm no longer depressed. I still deal with anxiety sometimes, but even that's getting better for me. So it's just like, I know what I'm battling. So, don't get upset by the way that you see me carrying myself and feel like, oh, you're not a soft woman, so you're not a good woman. I'm a great woman. I'm just a woman that's been through a lot, and I've had to heal from a lot, and I'm just now learning how to be soft. And it just makes me so happy. I love seeing women win. I love seeing women accomplish things. And, even with all the hate we receive, I enjoy watching women beat the odds, and I just feel like if you a strong woman and you battling things and, you got a lot on your plate, but you still making it happen, pop your shit. Like, there's no need for you to be feeling like, well, the men are going to think I'm too much, or the men are going to think that I'm too aggressive, or, I make my own money, so they're intimidated by me. So what? So what? They got to learn to not be intimidated by that. They got to learn that every woman's not the same. Every woman wasn't given the same opportunity to have a soft life. And I love seeing the women in the home as well. I love seeing women support their man and just, be a beautiful woman on his side, encouraging him and lifting him up. I love that too. Like I said, that's the ultimate goal. But it's like, we all have a different path to get there, if that's what God has for us. Everybody's not meant to be in the home cooking and cleaning. That's not everybody's assignment. So all I'm saying is, show a little more grace, both men and women. We need to show a lot more grace for each other, have a lot more patience for each other. Like, nobody's perfect out here, and we really need to try to understand each other better, especially Black people. We have to try to understand each other better. It's like everybody sits on these podcasts and I see men and women just going back and forth of, everybody just want to be right. Everybody want to be right. Like, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about, we need to heal. We need to come together because we need each other. And tearing each other down is not going to get us to where we need to be as a community and as a whole. A lot more women than you think want to be housewives. A lot more women than you think would love to be able to sit back. But y'all also have to create the environment for us to be able to do that as well. There's so many women out here being raped, killed, verbally abused, mentally abused. We go through so much as women. And then when we're not soft or we're not submissive, it's not for us to take it out on all men, but it's just like, when you done ran into so many men that treat you like that, it changes you. Like, it really does something mentally to you, to where you're not even the same person anymore. So I'm going to continue to pop my shit. I'm going to continue to take care of myself. I am alone right now. I'm happy being by myself. I am happy being alone. Like, I've learned to love me. I don't bounce from relationship to relationship. I've only been in love one time, and right now my life is all about me and taking care of me. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Being alone is not a bad thing. I'd rather be alone right now so that, later on in life, I am who I need to be for a husband, if that's what I'm supposed to have. If God wants me to have a husband, I'm going to be prepared for that husband. Right now, I'm just getting me together. And I think that a lot more women should do that. But stop getting offended by the fact that, yes, women can take care of themselves now. Like, it is what it is. Life's hard. People got bills, people got kids, people dealing with all type of stuff, and y'all worried about, she not submissive. Are you even a leader? Like, do you even know what to do with somebody that's submissive? Women being able to take care of themselves is not the problem. Your insecurities and the fact that you're intimidated by a woman who can do those things is the problem.